Oh, hello again, viewer. Your good buddy is here, as always, with the hardest of cores. You have caught me in my AFK cocoon, and I'm tired of doing this. So today, I think I'm going to build a panic room where I can go sit and not worry about creeper mans rolling up on me and blowing up all my stuff. So I tend to sit around AFK quite a bit, letting trees grow, grass, watermelons, that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to use that little cave right over there. Right down there. I think it's best to point with the hand. Got all my supplies ready, I think. I'm probably going to need something else, but it's a good starting point. So I think today's episode might be a bit long, because I might try and do the panic room and then do something else. I'm actually moving this week, so this is going to be my last video. Probably it's Wednesday right now, or is it Tuesday? No, it's Tuesday. But I think this is probably going to be my last video until Sunday, just because I don't know if I'm going to have access to internet nor the time to play. Alright, so first order of business, I'm going to put the button out here. Let's do some sandstone, some button, just so we can clearly see it. And then behind it, let's get in here. So what I want to do is, I should have brought a bunch of wool. Darn it. I think I'm going to be, as always, way more complicated than it needs to be. And I'm going to add a small clock in, so that when I push the button on the outside, the clock will tick, and then the doors will shut afterwards. So, let me get that wool. Come on. Let's head back over there. This will probably be faster. Yep, definitely faster. Alright, so I guess we'll put the clock right down over here. So I'm super excited about moving. I'm moving in with an old friend, and to a much nicer place, something much better than we can afford on our own. So that was our main reason for moving. But I think it'll be overall pretty good. Alright, so what's going to happen is, let's see, how much space do I have out here? Not much. Definitely need more torches out here too. So this is my favorite kind of clock, and it's like the most expensive for what it is. But I think they look pretty awesome. If I could have it exposed, I definitely would. So, man, this is too much digging. I'm gonna finish up the digging and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've got everything dug out. Got my button up there, wire coming down. I mean this thing is overly complicated for what it does, but I really like it. I'm building it a little backwards because I want to add more time into the clock. Normally this is the input piston, so when the button fires, this piston extends and completes a circuit here that would normally look like so, and then this piston would be in this location and would extend to here and bridge this, I believe. Yeah, so that it would rotate clockwise. Yeah, that's correct. But I'm going to build it backwards because I need a little more space. So we're going to do repeater here, piston, repeater, piston, and so on. So what needs to happen is each piston will need to power itself. So once I have that there, this repeater over here needs to power this piston. So to do that, I'm going to add a repeater there, a bit of dust. I'm going to do full ticks on this, because I believe that that's what I'm going to need. Put power down there, and this one is not going to be. So what's going to happen is this piston is going to fire fairly quickly, then the rest of them are going to go a bit slower. Like so. And then wait, what did I do wrong? What's going on here? What? Oh. Yeah, derp. So then, like so. I believe. I think, maybe? Let's find out. So, right, so it stopped there because there's no bridge. If I push this here to simulate the button push, there you go. Felt like one of those was too fast. No, that's right. So yeah, what happens? I think this is zombie right out here. Yep. Hey, buddy. Give me that. So, yep, there we go. So then this line here is going to be the output to the doors, which are going to be right over here, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to wall that back up and then start digging out the actual room. So I had to change up my design a little bit. I had originally planned on just running a bunch of repeaters from this output line all the way up to the doors, but even with like 6 repeaters in there at full delay, it didn't act the way I wanted it to. When you hit the button, the clock would start ticking over there, and then it would hit the 4th one, and then the pistons would open, and then they would close. But it gave me enough time to hit the button. I would run over here, stand here, I could wait around, get shot at by skeletons, and then the door would open, and then I could run through. So I changed it, and I added in this sort of, it's a butchered R snore latch basically. What happens is when you press the button over there, it powers this torch, which trips this, so the pistons open. But when it unpowers, it turns this torch on, which then in turn powers this torch permanently. So the doors stay open. So what I need to do is run a line, like it's gonna be like so. Oops. Like that, and then repeater there. So what'll happen now is when it gets to the where I want it to close position, which is this output, power this, which will then in turn power this torch, which is off currently, to trip the latch again. So let's pretend that there's blocks here covering it, and it looks all pretty. So press the button. What? Why did that not work? What's going on here? That was way too fast. What happened? Darn it, let me, oops. Well, close enough. And button. Oh, yeah, what the? It flashed. Oh, I know what it's doing. Yeah, this needs to be not right next to the torch. Derp. So that should work properly. Let's, whoa, totally almost just walked off the edge. Oh, and I have that other button in the way. Alright, let's try that one more time. Get over here, press the button, take a leisurely stroll. Hey look, it's open, and then in. Still too fast. bet I could definitely slow it down here, though. Alright. Let's give it another shot. Hey, door's open. Take a stroll. And closed. Yay! Alright, so I'm gonna wire up that other side now. Back in a bit. Remember what I said about what good is it if you can't make it overcomplicated? I think I've outdone myself this time. So here's what I want. I've got my double piston doors. These aren't hooked up. Don't worry about them being attractive. Double piston doors here. And then I've got these normal pistons above and below here. And what I want to do is I want to have something like that. And then let's pretend that this wool is glass. And then I want to make it so that there's a button somewhere. I haven't decided where, but somewhere in this room. So when you hit said button, it switches. So like say I've got my solid doors here, and then I hit the button, and then those wool blocks would be pushed down and be the top part of the door for like a viewing port. I know this is totally useless, but I really want this to happen. I don't have any clue if I'm gonna be able to fit this in here, but if it works, it's gonna be hilarious. The other thing I'm gonna do is there's not gonna be an exit button in here, like to get out. Like I can't just push a button and go back out the door. Over here, I'm gonna have a piston that opens up that's dropped down into my fountain by the tree farm. And I'm really running out of space in here. Like if you can see this right here, which I need to block this right here. That's my little catwalk thing that's right there. So I can't go over that direction anymore. I can't go up anymore over there. I can still go up here, which is alright, because I have to get the power over here somehow. And then I have to be able to get power from a button somewhere. I really don't know where to those and those. Which is going to be... this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to poke around a bit more. See if I can figure something out. Well, that's strange and annoying. I recorded about 10 minutes of footage here, and for some reason Fraps wasn't recording. I restarted my computer and all kinds of other weird stuff, and I just wasn't having any of it. Hotkey wasn't working, it wasn't turning on. But I switched the hotkey to something else and then it started working again. But I don't have any clue what the hell just happened. Oh, son of a... I keep doing that. So anyway, I finished the panic room here. I was doing some other stuff, but I wanted to show you guys some things. Alright, so got my thing set up. The cool iron doors. With the viewing port. There's no exit in here other than this thing. But this has a weird bug. So this torch is powering the piston to keep it on currently. So when you press the button, it pulses like that. But, whoops. But if I power the piston with this here, and then press the button, nothing happens. And there's no, like, that power that's there stops there. It's not powering this block. But, yeah, weird. I don't have any clue. But yeah, so let's see if I can get back here real quick, show you guys what's up, go over all the things that I already talked about. So yeah, this was stupidly complicated, like I had said. So what happens with the viewport thing is it triggers this toggle here that's just like the one I have up in the melon farm, and then each one of those in turn toggles a pulse limiter. So there's a pulse limiter here, and there's another one up kind of over there in that area. So it works. Took me quite a while to figure it out. Like way more than it should have. But whatever. There we go. Yep. I have to leave it in this state when I exit, because when the pistons are... If it's up and the pistons open the door, there's a gap in the bottom, which really, really annoyed me. So let's close this back up. And... Oh no. Where did I use an extra block? Oh, is that it? Maybe? Nope, I'm still missing one. Oh, man. That's disappointing. Whatever, I'll come back to it later. So yeah, drop down here. I was just heading over here. Oh, I hear a creeper man. Just heading over here to do this, because that was really annoying me. Oh! I'm really expecting one day for me to just drop out of there and there'd be a creeper inside the fountain. Stay in the water. Oh, phew. It's really worried he's gonna jump out. That would have been terribly annoying. So I think I'm going to head over... So our options right now are start on the Blaze farm, or maybe do a new wheat farm or something. I think I'm gonna go start on the Blaze farm. Alright, so I will meet you at the nether base. Hey guys, so here we are in the nether base. It's now too late on Thursday night. I really should be finishing up packing and stuff, but I really want to get this episode out for you guys. Oh hey look, nether brick. So I've been down here a little bit, brought a bunch of supplies, got my stone, got some extra wood, redstone, pistons, all that stuff. Got this one dug out. I think my plan for today, before I release this episode, is to get at least one Blaze farm done. So I'm going to do this one as fast as possible, and then probably finish this other one at a later date. I'd like to connect them, but the only way that I can think to connect them is using Etho's like caterpillar conveyor thing. But I really want to come up with something different. I was thinking about using just like a conveyor system that moved them in a straight line, like move those over to here, and then this one would move them over to here also. But I can't think of a reliable way to do it. So I'm gonna get started on this. I'll probably do periodic check-ins, show you guys what's going on. So back in a bit. Alright, got my upper framework done. Now it's time to do, what side is this? Yeah, this. I'm gonna do this front side as glass. I need to leave an opening so that I can get rid of all this stuff in here right now. Oop. Yep. Totally bad at jumping right now. Yep, something like that. Let's get that other one. Alright, cool. So yep, that's gonna be like viewing side. Looks like I missed a... There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna close up these other sides with stone, because I'm not gonna clear all this stuff out. I don't have enough good diamond picks. All I got left is a regular one right now. I really need the XP. Yep, so I'm gonna close this up, and then I'll be back once I start throwing the pistons on. Alright, so now the entire spawning area is encased. So it's piston placing time. So do a row of 4 pistons on each side. Already got those 2 done. And then, just as a big FU to the blazes, I'm going to use snow to push them. So we'll do a layer of snow around, like so. And then fill in these blocks here. Alright, so once that's done, you need a layer of blocks underneath the pistons, because this is where they get power. Oop. That's not necessary. So, like so. And then some more layers down here. I'm going to have to dig out a bunch more, so I'm going to finish this part up and then do some digging, and I'll be back. Alright, before I dig down too much further, I need to place the repeaters and pressure plates. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll give this level a test run. Whoop. That's not going to help. Well, looks like I need to run the row of blocks there. Yeah, there we go. So what happens is, if you guys haven't seen the tutorials on Blaze Farms, so the blazes will spawn, they'll float down, either land on this area, or land on this area, and then if they land here, let me get a block in here so I don't just fall. So no matter where they land, they'll get pushed into the center. So that's how that works. And then what's going to happen is, after I dig down a little bit more, there's going to be another layer with just 2 pistons under here. So I'll get started on that and back in a bit. Alright, so even more snow, because I hate blazes that much. That's annoying. Oh, you don't get it back at all if you don't use a shovel. Alright, so yep, there's that. Get this buttoned up a little bit more. And then I'm going to have to dig down even more. Whoops. Can't be wasted blocks. I don't know if I brought enough for this. This takes a lot of blocks. Alright, so there's that. And then go about here. That's where those are going to go. So the repeaters can power them. Alright, so I'm going to dig a bit more and be back in a bit. Alright, almost done. So repeater up this place. Whoop, that's not right. And then give it a little test. Get punched in the face by some snow. It'll be extra funny if there's like some weird rule with blazes that they'll melt this. I guess that would make me laugh. I feel like this is really off center. I mean, I know it's not because of the way spawners work, but it just looks funny because the spawner's over this corner. Yep. Alright, gonna dig myself out of here. Oh man, I don't know which way is the way out. Uh-oh. I guess I have to get a dig anyway. I'm gonna guess this way. Nope, not that way. Maybe it's this way. Nope, not that way. Oh. Well, I got a 50-50 chance. Let's see what happens here. Yes, okay, that's the way out. Alright, cool. So I'm going to finish that. I think this actually looks kind of cool. Take out these corner ones, make it look even more rounded. Yep, I do enjoy that. So now I got to do is dig out this area down here and put in the crushing mechanism. So I'm going to start that and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I've got the next layer done, which is it's the gate. So as the blazes come down, I can come down from over somewhere, over here. Come down from over here, I'll flip a lever. This gate will close, so it'll prevent new gas from falling into the crusher area. I'm using glass, specifically so it doesn't cause any suffocation damage, not gas, blaze. But anyway, using glass so that the blocks don't cause any suffocation damage to the blazes as they fall through here. So there's that, and then what happens here is a back wall that pushes them forward. And then over here is going to be the crushers. So I'm definitely going to crush them to death with snow. So it's basically done. I guess I should do a little bit of cleanup, because this last little level here looks a little odd with these pistons sticking out. Like so. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I'll clean up the back later. Can't be bothered right now, I'm too busy. I think I should probably block that in, because they might be able to clip through that while the pistons are moving. Let's get some more stone bricks. Do this side. Alright, sweet. So I'm going to finish closing this in like so, and then get you guys some light. Some stone brick down here. Alright, so yeah, it is done. I mean, aside from the wiring. So I'm gonna get to that part, and then I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, so quick and dirty wiring. It is very quick and very dirty. So what happens here is blazes fall down, they get in here, and then I flip this switch, that closes the gate up top, and then I hit this switch and I count for they make little like clang sounds every time they get hit. I think that the timing on it is 8. Hit that and then collect my loots. Or actually I would count to 8, yeah, hit this and then punch, collect my loots, and then hit that, let it fill up again. So I'm gonna head upstairs and probably get my ass handed to me or something stupid. So I'm totally gonna record this so you guys can watch this chicanery. Alright, so what needs to happen in here is I need to it'd be really awesome if I had like a fire protection potion. There's just no good way to do this. The worst part about it is if I slip and I fall. If I slip and I fall, I'll get stuck into the crushing mechanism, like Ablaze would. So I guess I just do this as fast as possible and then get the hell out. Oh, why did I use nether brick? I should just use dirt. I'm so nervous. This is stupid. Oh hey, look, it's Ablaze. And I basically can't ignore any of them. Like I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna just finish digging this thing out. Nope. That's probably a terrible idea. Oh man. Stupid pigmen outside just annoying me. Just trying to get hit while I was digging, walking in front of me. Oh, this is about to get bad, isn't it? I wonder if I'm on fire if I'll melt snow. That doesn't look like it. That's good. Okay, almost there, almost there. Oh, and I don't have glass on my bar. Hey guys, what's up? You wanna fight? You can fight about it? Whew. Well, that wasn't as bad as I had expected, but it was still pretty ugly. Alright, look at that. I wonder if they can see me right here. It doesn't look like it. So I guess I hang out here for a minute. Let's hit that. And then 6, 7, 8. And then punch. Oh, maybe it's more than 8. Man, this... I just realized something. I have to separate. Wonder if I can get up to there without them getting really angry at me. I'm guessing not. But what I was saying is I think I need to separate the switch from these two to that one so that they're closer. I'm sure they can see me from here though. I'm gonna move away so the sound's not terrible. Whew. Well, so yeah, it's done. Oh, that's right. You have to put a block on top of the spawner so that they won't just sit up there like that one. Alright. Well, anyway. Blaze farm done in record time. I think I worked on it for all of maybe 35, 40 minutes. So that I'm pretty proud of myself in that. I've never actually built one before. They're pretty standard if you search the YouTubes for Blaze farm. You'll get a lot of links that are almost exactly like this. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to moving, and I guess I wonder what's going on there. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to moving, and I will see you guys later next week. Hey guys, so I've been AFK in here while I was editing the first half of the video up until this part where I'm talking. So we've got, it looks to be 260 blazes down there. I have the sound off just because I know that this would be horrible without it. So I'm going to try and do some timing here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, there we go. So I got a huge pile of splash damage potions. Does that not work on them? Oh, it does. That's a lot of XP. And I can't see anything. Alright, there we go. Oh, so much XP. It's so delicious. It tastes so good. Man, there's just so many in there. So what was I? It was 26 or something? 28 maybe at most? God, this is awesome. I can't wait to get that other one hooked up too. God, they're not even all dead. How do I deal with this? Do I just keep throwing potions at them? There can't be that many left. Oh, did I not close the thing? Yeah, I didn't. That's why I was wondering. I was like, why do they keep just showing up? Yep. So yeah, I'm really excited about having 2 of these hooked up and just awesome. Yep. Pretty sweet. Alright, you guys. Have a good weekend. I will see you Sunday, hopefully, maybe Monday. As always, thanks for watching.